Cowboy Nation, y'all already know who it is. Yes, sir. I'm back, baby. And I know some of y'all missed me, but I'm back at you, baby. Cowboy Nation, y'all know what time it is. I got breaking news for ya. All right, Cowboy Nation, we as in the Dallas Cowboys, have decided to hire a new defensive coordinator by the name of Christian Parker. Now, he's a young man, but the league is changing. The league is evolving. And so, in my humble opinion, you need some young, fresh blood to come in and make a difference on this defense. And here's the good part about it. He does have defensive back experience. It is on his resume. Cowboy Nation, I'm going to read off a few things about this young man. And Cowboy Nation, you know our defense has been struggling and straining, especially the secondary. And one can argue the linebacker room has been struggling too, but most definitely the secondary. And when you don't have a legit pass rush, it makes the secondary look even worse than what they are. But as you know, defensively speaking, we were at the bottom of the league, baby. So let's look at my guy, what he has accomplished as a coach. And of course, he started out on a collegiate level. He started his coaching career at Virginia State from 2013 to 2014 as the defensive back coach. He also coached at Norfolk State 2015 to 2016 as the defensive backs coach. Then he went over to William and Mary, but he decided to leave there and go over to Notre Dame, baby, in 2017 as the defensive analyst. Then Texas A&M in 2018 as the defensive analyst. And then he came to the pros. He stopped over with the Green Bay Packers from 2019 to 2020. Before I go over to the next team, he also was the defensive quality control coach over in Green Bay. Parker was named the defensive back coach for the Denver Broncos on February 8th, 2021. He coached Patrick Surtain and Justin Simmons during his time in Denver, with both receiving All-Pro honors during his tenure. This is when he really started making his stamp in the NFL during this particular time as a coordinator over with the Philadelphia Eagles. On February the 5th, 2024, it was announced that Parker was named the passing game coordinator and defensive backs coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. Parker will be joining new defensive coordinator Vic Fangio in Philadelphia. Parker coached under then Broncos head coach Nick Fangio in Denver in 2021. He was part of the coaching staff that won the Super Bowl over the Kansas City Chiefs. He coached Quiniel Mitchell and Cooper DeJean in Philadelphia, and with both of them receiving first team All-Pro honors in 2025. So that's the information on him for those of you who might not know him, who haven't heard of him and don't know what he has accomplished. That's what he has accomplished. So one can argue this guy is a good fit for us. All of the problems we've been having in the secondary, and I've been saying this, and I'm glad Jerry finally admitted it. Now, I'm not going to pull up the footage of Jerry saying this, but Jerry admitted it, that the nickelback position was a struggle since he got rid of Jordan Lewis. And Cowboy Nation, I've been saying that. Why in the world are you getting rid of Jordan Lewis? And if you guys want to know more information about Jordan Lewis and what he brought to the table, I got a video about that I did during last year off season. So just look through and you'll be able to find that amongst my videos. So Cowboy Nation, that's all I really want to talk about today, to let you know that we got a new defensive coordinator. He has everything you need, in my humble opinion, to be a good coordinator, and Brian Schottenheimer picked him. And it was Schottenheimer's pick, and I think it's a very good pick. Now, Cowboy Nation, we still got some stones that are unturned. Now, the fact that we got this defensive coordinator, now you can do other things, Cowboy Nation. You can start looking at free agency at this point. You can start looking at the philosophy of the defense, how you want the scheme of this defense to be. And you can look at the players that need contracts on the team currently right now, notably Javonte Williams and also George Pickens. Now, Shotty has alluded to that Javonte Williams is top priority on the list, and I hope that's true. Not calling Coach Shotty a liar, but I hope that's still the top priority. We do need to give him a contract and make sure he's still a part of this team. And also George Pickens, they are the number 2 players on the list that we most definitely need to keep. And outside of that, we do need to look at trade acquisitions. Cowboy Nation, we still got 2 number 1 draft hits. Let me hit my button for y'all. And I know that the front office, Will McClay, especially Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they lean heavily on draft picks. Honestly, listen, I would use those draft picks to bring in someone like a Max Crosby. We do need a legitimate, consistent pass rush, and that always alleviate pressure off your secondary. So we do need to help the secondary out a little bit by having a pass rush. So Cowboy Nation, that's what I would do. I will most definitely use those draft picks to bring in another pass rusher. We also need veteran leadership in the cornerback room. We still need some help back there. So getting a new coach who has experience with cornerbacks and safeties, that's great, but you still gotta have players, baby. The coach ain't on the field, it's the players that's going to be on the field, but they do need to have a good coach. So this hire was great. I'm glad we got him in, and I think he's going to make us better, but we also still need players, and we need them by free agency, trade acquisition, baby, and of course the draft. All right, Cowboy Nation, that's my time, and I truly thank you for your time. Remember, Cowboy Nation, subscribe to this particular channel. Share this content. Share it with a friend. Share it with a neighbor. Share it with a stranger. Share it with a co-worker. Share it with your significant other and even your enemy. And maybe y'all might become cool after talking about the Dallas Cowboys. DC for life.
Is this not why you were here?
I'm 30 plus. Majestic sounds. Still safe, still fly. You know what I'm talking about.
E-A-J-E, I'm still fly. M-A-J-E, I'm so fly. S-L-I-M-B-E-C-C-Y, S-L-I-M-B-E-C-C-Y. I'm 30 plus, still fly. I'm 30 plus, saving fly. I'm 30 plus, still fly. Pulled up in the all black Mercedes with the sunroof back. Sold out for this kingdom movement. It ain't no way that I'm going back. I'm covered in that B-L-O-O-D, baby. Jesus Christ is my blood donor. I guess that mean I was born to win. The true definition of staying fly. Holy Ghost filled and fire baptized. Money in the bank like I'm paying tithes. I flex on a hater that criticize.